Hello and welcome back to a new section. I'm very excited for this section. I love this section. So, I keep saying section. Anyway, quick recap. So we know that we need know, like and trust, and we've addressed the know by actually attending events. It's now time to look at like, because if you get to know all these people, what's to say they're actually going to like you? Apart from you obviously being wonderful as a human, what are the reasons that they're going to like you? So I'm going to teach you how. So we're going to build like through a concept that I call connection marketing. It sounds so fancy. I've put it in green because it's that fancy. So connection marketing is all about building your brand and marketing yourself by being nice. It's that simple. It's not really that difficult. There's a lot more to it, but that's essentially what it's all about. So in order to show an example of this, if you pop over to the resource section, I know you love your resource section, look at your resource section, and there is a link in there through to, of all things in the world, a McDonald's advert. Yes, I hope you're not hungry. So pop along to that and have a little look, and I'll see you in a second. What did you think? That's a nice advert, isn't it? But that is a really good example of connection marketing, building your brand by being nice. If Michael, the guy going for the interview, had pushed and barged his way in because he was starving and he was hungry and just ordered his McDonald's before she did, and then he'd gone to the interview, bit embarrassing, bit awkward. Yeah, I think so. But it's not just a one-way street, this. Building your brand by being nice is completely regardless of your status, of how much money you earn, of where you are in your career. This is something that you need to be doing now and forever onwards, because you just don't know who you're speaking to. You don't know who they are, you don't know who they know, and you don't know where they're going to be in the future. And when you meet someone networking, it's not just them that you're talking to, it's everyone that they know. So if you meet someone and disregard them because of their current position, their job title, the car they drive, whatever it is, if you disregard them, then you're potentially missing out on opportunities with them as individuals, but also you don't know who they know, who their partners are, their cousins are, their next door neighbours, dog walkers, friends are. You just do not know. So giving everyone the same amount of respect and being a nice human to everyone that you encounter is just such an amazing way of going about life, but especially when it comes to building your professional network. Because again, you can quickly build a reputation, and you will in your profession. You can quickly build a reputation as either being someone that's really nice or that's really awful. And either way you want to go is completely up to you. But I would definitely say going down the nice route is going to be a lot more valuable in the long term. Think about where you potentially could be in 5 years' time. You could be walking into an interview and meet someone that you met, last week. And what would that look like? How did you treat them? You could go to pitch for finance or for funding, and the person that makes that decision could be someone that you met networking 5 years ago. How would that go? How did you treat them? This is the kind of mindset you need to have. Everyone that you encounter is someone that's potentially going to add value to you, and it could be a tiny bit of value now, or it could be a massive piece of value in the future. Every job you have is an interview for your next job. So how you treat your colleagues and the people that you meet and encounter will have an effect on your future job opportunities and your future career development. So you've got to really think about that. So just by being nice. So in a bit more detail though, connection marketing is the promotion of yourself and your business through effective relationship management and matchmaking to create opportunities, share information, and add significant value to the people that you know. So the main focus here is adding the significant value. You are such a valuable person to know. You need to showcase this to people in your network. And there's different ways that we can add value to people that we encounter. So how we can add value is by making referrals for work. So if you have got people within your network that you feel could potentially do business together, or if someone comes to you and says, do you know, I need some new business cards. Do you know anyone? Make an introduction to someone in your network. You're giving them business. They are going to think you're fantastic for that. Introduction for opportunities, which is just as, if not more valuable. So introducing people across your network who can potentially collaborate, share knowledge and information. They've got the same target market of people that they want to engage with. They're working on similar research projects, whatever it might be. Making these introductions for opportunities adds so much value to the people in your network. You will become such a valuable person to know. People will love you for it. They'll remember you fondly, and they'll want to help you in return. And then knowledge transfer, sharing your knowledge and expertise with people around you is just such a massive way of adding value. You've got so much to offer them. Just make sure that you showcase that. Likelihood is you're further along in your career than at least one person in the world. Help that person, share your knowledge, share the things that you've learned, during your career journey so far, through your education, through life experiences, whatever it is. Sharing that knowledge and adding value to people in your network will want more people to be part of that network, and it just makes you a valuable person and a helpful person to know. So now we're going to set a connection marketing challenge. So this is all about setting yourself some targets of adding value to the people within your network. So you've already got a massive network, friends and family and connections and Twitter followers or LinkedIn connections or whatever it is. You've already got people within your network. You're going to fill in a worksheet and you're going to set yourself some targets on how to add value to those people. Off you go. Fantastic. We've got a plan. We've got an action plan, how we can add value, and love an action plan. So now we know how to get people to know you, because you're going to be going networking, getting to know new people, giving them the chance to know you. Amazing. We also know now how to get people to like you, because you're going to add value to them. You're going to become a valuable person to have in their network. You're going to be sharing information and knowledge. You're going to be looking after people that, could need some advice and guidance. You're going to be sharing that knowledge. You're going to be making introductions and cross-referring, and you're just going to be a networking ninja, and I love it. So the next and final thing that we need to add into, obviously, our trilogy to get and receive those referrals is trust.